God bless you, my beloved brothers and sisters. Today, I will also bring your attention to the issue: what knowledge, what lack of knowledge have taken from our nation and our society. If you have not subscribed, kindly go and subscribe and share and like. May God bless you. Amen. My name is Evangelist Blessing, and today I would like us to understand that ignorance is the reason why Africa have an endless poverty. Ignorance is the root cause of the endless poverty of Africa. Nigeria precisely. It saddens my heart that Nigeria is unable to come out of poverty because of the ignorance on the mind of the leaders. The Minister of Finance of Nigeria, the Minister of Finance in Nigeria, he refused to accept to the nation that is already he lack knowledge over how to build economy, a national economy. He doesn't have the knowledge at all, and because of greed, he will not accept, because he want to embezzle money. Do you know how much money have been splashed to different sector, health sector, educational sector, but there's no result because that is financial ignorance out there. So that is the reason I will list the reason why Nigeria is poor. Nigeria is poor, and other part of Africa is even, they are even splotting out. They are managed to solve their problem building their economy, building people. They are developing, but Nigeria is unable to develop because of the financial. The leader, there's a mountain of ignorance on their mind. It darkens their hearts. They cannot see how to bring good results. So I would like to this China proverb. This China proverb said, if you are planning for a year, sow rice, and if you are planning for a decade, plant tree. If you are planning for lifetime, educate people, make knowledge accessible to people. Don't make it difficult for people. True leaders, traditional leader, religious leader, and political leader, they make knowledge accessible. They make knowledge, free education, scholarship. They make it as all this possibility. They invest on people. Let's see. Look at this. The difference between the poor nation, because they eat their seed. The difference between the poor and the rich, because poor nation eat their seed, while poor nation eat their seed. They don't invest. They eat the mango and eat the seed instead of eating the mango and plant the seed. So that is the difference between the other part of Africa that is bringing results already, while Nigeria is on yet to discover. They are unable to discover any good results. They don't have any result in the educational sector. No good result. Whenever a president have a health problem, he run to UK. He run to London because he never rely on our medic. He never trusted the quality of a medical of healthcare in Nigeria. That is why, and he never invest on people. He never invested on education. He never invested on the people. He never educates people. He never make it accessibly for people, for the citizen to be educated. Whenever a Nigerian citizen go to other country to school, Nigeria government cannot take care. They will not be responsible. They will not pay their bill. They will be abandoned. They will be abandoned and rejected in other country because they don't want to invest on people. They don't want to educate people. They don't want to plan. They don't want. And when you look at that China parable, he said, when you are not planning for a lifetime, eternity, invest on people, educate people, make education accessible to your people. So then the poor nation want to live like rich people. rich like rich nation. You see all Nigerians, we want to be like America, want to be like this, but when the leaders of Nigeria have they are financial ignorant, it will be very difficult. No amount of money that they will invest in healthcare, the good results are not coming. The people are still dying. When there is emergency, where there's people, when there's accident, the medical, we don't have the greediness on the ignorance, because ignorance is what lead to greed on their mind. So it will lead to the doctors will be taking money, and there's no good facility, there's no good material, there's no good treats. So then so they will buy luxurious. That is a poor nation. They like to buy big car, buy private jet. You see, even from the religious sector. So what ignorance is on their mind already. So with the poor nation will like to be rich by buying luxurious bus, buy private jet. The rich, however, never spend. A rich country, rich people, knowledgeable leaders in other country, they never spend, they multiply. Why poor leaders, they spend? You will see in Nigeria, you will see they will raise budget, they borrow also budget. When they mention money, you will be wondering, have you not been wondering and say, how do they spend this money? Because they are financial ignorant. That is why they spend, they talk about a million, billion, but there's nothing they can use it for, because they are financial. They spend on private jet, on luxurious, on the different materials. Why buy? They spend it. But rich country don't spend money like that. They don't spend their money like that. They don't spend. They multiply their money and live off overflow. They overflow. They have improved. They improve in every area of life. So the rich country know how to identify opportunities. Look at when Germany said that they want to invest on agriculture. Can you believe that there are some opportunity that German discovered, that all this Nigeria, when you see some Nigerians, all this there are no place, no public toilets and all of that. So they now said they want to invest on that sector. They will take even the urine and everything. They will go take it to their country to go, and they want to use it to be manufactured manures and all of that. Do you believe that Nigeria rejected that opportunity because there are somebody that reject that opportunity based on greedy people around that opportunity. Greediness does not allow them to give to China, to Germany. So is the greediness on the mind of the Nigerian leader that also led them to be carrying some contract to a contract to some China that will not even do a permanent solution. They will give because of the greed people that we have already taken bribe and all of that. Greed people, they will take money. They will say they want to use it so budget. They want to use it for the their greediness will not allow them to invest and to multiply. They will spend it on unnecessary things. So the rich identify opportunity, but Nigeria don't identify their opportunities at all because they are ignorant. It's darkening on their mind. Nigeria leader don't recognize opportunities at all. Wherever the Nigeria do not see opportunities, they don't recognize opportunities. When opportunities come through them, the greedy one, the ignorant leaders among them, they will thwart and destroy the opportunity. They will destroy it because they are ignorance. So then the rich country have they can do, they have it on, they do something with their, because of they have the mindset of understanding, of knowledge. But the poor country like Nigeria, poor country like Nigeria rely on miracle and luck. Look at what is embarrassing. So embarrassing. Because rich country rely on rely that they can do, they can bring a change, they can work hard. Why poor country rely on miracles, rely on luck, and rely on lazy, they rely on luck. That is lazy hand. It make man poor. When you rely on miracle luck, you are a lazy man. So all this ignorance is too much. It's just too much. It's just too much. At times, this gave me sleepless nights. I'm telling you the truth. So enough is enough for our ignorance in Nigeria. We will keep on going. Please subscribe to this channel and like and also share. And may good Lord bless you. And some other time we'll continue from where we saw. Bye.